Welcome in, guys. Just kind of getting started on this new piece here. If you guys are enjoying it and you want to see the final product in probably about a week or so, it's going to take a little bit. Feel free to drop a like, drop a follow, or a sub. This one's a little annoying. I'm not vibing. Sorry, a little camera shake. How's everyone doing? Feel free to ask any questions. I plan to do some pretty cool shading on this one. I really want to make it like super dark as it goes up, or dark down here and kind of fade it going up, so it really just seems like he's deep down in the ocean, coming from the depths. Welcome in. Thanks for all the likes. If you guys are hanging out, feel free to tap that like button. I do shorts. I do live streams. I do have some regular long form videos. They tend to not do as well, but I still got them. If you guys aren't subbed, feel free to drop a sub too. I'll stop talking your ear off about all that. Hey, welcome in, Rat Skull. Haven't had very many regulars pop in yet, so it's good to see you. I appreciate that, guys. Your comment tripped me up. It's in a different font. Yeah, no, that's what I said. Appreciate all the love, guys. This thing's gonna look incredibly different by the end. We're kind of just doing the line work right now. Basically, like 80% of the piece will be burnt to some point. This is the boat of a guy who's never drewn a boat in his life. Drewn, I don't know. Terrible at English, too. I was a math kid. Hey, good morning, Kai. It's been a little bit. I miss talking to you. Thank you, I appreciate that. I don't know where this guy came from. I'm very proud of my last few. I don't have the new one on me right now, but Kai, you really got to see that new one I just made of the with the rib cage. It looks so good. It's one of my favorites. Welcome in, Fox in the Woods. Welcome in, Dre. I appreciate you. I love seeing return faces. I burnt a little far there. I'm gonna have to use the blade eraser. Yeah, it's a recent short. I just finished it like the other day, so I'm honestly super proud of it. Super proud of it. If I had to make one of my or say what one of my personal favorite pieces is, it's probably gonna be one of those now. Or it's probably gonna be that one. I can't talk right now. I appreciate you, Fox in the Woods. You're very kind. Oh no, I feel that. That's kind of why I haven't been streaming. I was a little hyper fixated on some things. I need to get ready for moving here in the next bit. So I got a lot of adulting things going on that I just haven't really. I was kind of off of streams for about a week or two, almost 2 weeks. And then I was back sometime last week. So you really haven't missed much. I just have been doing my own thing too. I think it's gonna be super sick because I'm gonna really play with the depth here. So like the tips of the teeth that are actually approaching out of the water are going to be a lot lighter than down here. We're really going to try to create a sense that he's deep underwater and that all you can see from up here is the teeth poking out. It's going to be sick. Oh, thank you, Fox. It is kind of hard. That's why I sometimes trip up on my words. I'm not always great at talking on the stream because I am also trying to focus on the art as well. I don't like audibly talk to myself out loud, but like I talk to myself a lot when I'm doing art, like in my head. So it's something I'm kind of used to, just having a dialogue going. Yeah, we're gonna try to make it deeper shading down here and kind of inch it up with the hue as I go up. So it's really gonna create this sense that he's like super deep down in there. Like you can see, these are the little puddles that, or the wave marks of as the teeth come out. They'll be more visible once we do some shading. Thank you. Yeah, no, you can kind of see I do a little bit different shading, so basically the only black part is going to be up here after like the very last bit of waves we see up here. But we're still going to have that contrast. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Honestly, I'm super proud of this piece too. I'm fully aware that I'm coming up with bangers lately, and I'm very proud of myself. No worries, Fox. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your day. What got me into making this type of art? So I was never very good at traditional drawing. I never really was one for it. But at one point I got really sick. I got a medical illness that basically happened because of a medical issue. I don't know how to say it. Medical malpractice in a way. But it's just random infection. And I had some extra time on my hands as I was recovering, trying to go from hobby to hobby, figuring out what I wanted to do. And at some point, someone handed me a kind of a shitty wood burner kit, and it just really clicked. So sometimes it finds you. We'll definitely add some more depth into the boat here. Some more stuff going on or something. I don't know. Literally never drawn a boat in my life. You're only about like 20 minutes late. Not too bad. I'm gonna try to just finish the line work today. I do have to go to work in a bit, so I gotta focus on multiple things. That also has to do with how often I'm streaming. If work's taking it out of me, it's gonna be harder to stream. No, they kind of just come from my imagination. I I have a lot of chronic illnesses, and I often feel like I'm pushing myself to the brinks of insanity sometimes. So I don't know. It's a lot of these things I just see in my brain. Should I see them in my brain? I don't know. That's kind of scary at the end of the day. That wave is a little high. Gotta make sure we don't do that. I appreciate that, H. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day, man. I'll always be coming out with originals here and there. I don't ever plan to give this up. It's not really my goal to be a big artist, but hey, if it happens, it happens. I think I appreciate that, Kai. That is true. I mean, art is. That's why one of the biggest things about the whole AI thing bugs me is you're missing out on the half the fun, the expression, the passion, the emotions you feel while creating your art is something you will never feel if you let the computer do it for you. Kind of just giving some rough wave textures right now. As you can see, we have some waves over top of him because he is underwater, and we're really gonna try to lean into that effect when I do the shading. Is to really try to make him look like he's underwater. I think we can do it. I like this one a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the problem is some people see art as a price tag. They see that they can make money from it. And then so it's the people who want to make money from it that have kind of taken that away and made it so that it's more about money. So I think I kind of blame NFTs more than anything. I think NFTs kind of really ruined the monetary personification, I guess, of art. How is ever? Sorry, make sure my throat is clear first. How's everyone else's morning going? Is this monster inspired by the Kraken or some other mythos? I mean, kind of. I just really like sea creatures. I like deep sea spookies. Um, hey, welcome in, funny. Um, I sadly do work today, so I'll have to go to work in a bit. But I actually, someone had commented on my last video that it reminds them of the gargantuan Leviathan from Subnautica. And while this looks nothing like the gargantuan, or like that last one, or this one, really doesn't even look like it that much, I definitely took a little bit of inspiration from Subnautica on this one. I love that game. It's a good ass game. Moving this pupil a little. I didn't like how it filled it out. So by that math, it would put it right about there. Where's me eraser? Yeah, it's better. I like that framing bit better. Will you be seeing more sea monster arts from me? I mean, maybe. I'm not really playing Subnautica right now. I played it a while back. Sea creatures are always kind of on the mind, but today I was feeling it, so. I don't like doing all one genre all at once. Like, my last piece was a desert scene. And I like switching it up. I like not doing, like, all the same biome. I'm actually working on a commission, too. On the side. I haven't started it yet, but there was someone who wanted a butterfly, and so this is something on for a coffin. Um, Little sneak peek at my commission. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate that. No worries, Fox. I appreciate you stopping by either way. Feel no obligation to stay. I just appreciate anyone hanging out. The streams are kind of just to hang out with you guys at the end of the day. I sometimes even prefer doing my work alone, so half the time it's just to hang out with you guys when I'm feeling social. I appreciate that, H. There's certain parts of the process I'd just rather do alone because it takes so long, especially on camera, and I kind of have to like get up closer to the canvas to really get a good look at it. But I mean, I genuinely do love doing the streams. It's just getting myself out of bed to go do it, you know. Which mythical creature is my favorite? I don't know. I have a few. I definitely like Scylla and what's his nuts from the Odyssey, obviously, because he's. I mean, not really inspired by it, but I look. I mean, they basically started the sea monster mythos in general. So yeah, you always got to pay homage to them. There's I just like non like random culture mythos and stuff like that. Like there's one that's like a giant snake with a beak in I think it's Mexican culture and it's really sick. It's one of my favorites. My snake is named after it. There's a lot of cool ones out there. I have three pet snakes. Oh no, snakes are so chill. I work with animals. I've been bit by way more animals than I ever have snakes. Like I've been bit by snakes like maybe 3 times, and I have handled a lot of snakes. And I've like maybe once did it draw blood. It doesn't hurt. It's more of a defense mechanism. Snakes really aren't something to be feared unless they're venomous. You still shouldn't fear them. You just need to respect their space. I'd rather be bit by a snake. Oh no, you can't own venomous snakes unless you have a permit, at least here in America. You have to like get a special license to do that. Not really something I'm into. But I'd rather be bit by a snake 10 times than be bit by a dog. Yeah, it's not scary being bit by a snake. Like it is scary just because they're coming at you really fast and then they're backing up because they strike in such a fast manner. But it really is. It's a scaring tactic. It's not. They understand that you are massive compared to them and that they're not going to be able to eat you for one, and second, they're not really going to be able to hurt you. So they're just going to try to scare you away, and it usually works. But if you're not scared, they ain't going to do anything. We were at like 37 viewers for a while. That was pretty cool. YouTube's been a little kinder to us lately. If you guys got any questions, let me know. Can't tell if the chat's frozen or there's just nothing coming in. Oh, there we go. Thank you, H. Yeah, I appreciate it. We really haven't been going at it that long. I mean, I've been a little bit more serious with the videos lately. Sadly, all that does well is reveals, but we're picking it up. I'm not worried about the numbers right now. I have a good feeling the numbers will come. What's my favorite interaction out of all of them? I don't know. I've definitely had some cool ones when I worked at a as an emergency vet tech. But honestly, I have a really big passion with exotics. So it's honestly the stuff that like when I got to hold a snake or when I got to hold like some crazy animal. I think there was like a there's been some weird things that came in, but honestly, like interactions with birds are really cool when they just sit on your shoulder and you can sit there and talk with them. There's a lot of cool animals out there. I really want to do wildlife um work eventually. I want to do like wildlife rehab would really be sick. Um, so it's on my list of things I really want to get into. Do they ever inspire my works too? Yeah, I mean I'd say so. I'm really into animals and the the evolution, the ecology, the how animals have been made the way they are. Like I've always been like such a obsessively fanatic about animals. They're so cool. Not in any stupid way or weird way, but I just love animals, and a lot of my visions of creatures and stuff like that have senses in reality of like, certain paw structures or body structures or stuff like that. So yeah, it's they definitely inspire. I guess I didn't need to clarify myself like that, but in this day and age, who knows? Thank you. I appreciate that. My brain was like, you didn't need to clarify that, but I mean, sometimes you gotta. I am most definitely on the spectrum and my brain don't work right. Well, I shouldn't say it like that, but it don't work the same as everyone else's and my hyperfixation has always been animals. I probably watched thousands of animal documentaries, especially on like bugs. Yeah, no, I'll never have a bad time watching an animal documentary. There's always some interesting shit to learn. This is honestly looking pretty sick. I'm quite happy with this so far. It's a pyrography pen. It's basically a bunch of electricity runs through it and it scorches the wood wherever you touch it. Is it heavy? Not really. It can get a little warm sometimes depending on where you're handing, like holding it on the on the body of the pen, like down lower by the stem. It can get a little hot, but I mean, if you got a nice one, they really don't. This isn't a fancy one, but it does its job. You can find them by just looking up pyrography pens or wood burning pen. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I try to switch it up with my music tastes too. I've been listening to a lot of like Grim Salvo right now and other random kind of edgy artists. But hey, insanity inspires, like I said. But yeah, if you guys aren't subbed, feel free to drop a sub. We're getting close to 7K. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look insane to you, but I feel insane trying to draw it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a very wide variety of stuff I listen to. I have finished the scavenger. I have a video up of it. I have a couple shorts of it already now. You can go check out one of my recent shorts and see it. I won't always be going this fast, but you know, I am feeling the art lately, so we're running with it. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep the creative flow going. Needs more bubbles. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're gonna mess around with some depth on this one and try to do some like the lighter bits out of the water, and yeah, it's gonna make sense. It's gonna be a little confusing at first until I get the shape all right. Yeah, no, honestly, this might be one of my favorites too. We're stepping it up each time. We're trying to keep going. I haven't really. I mean, I do name them all. I haven't. I don't know if I've decided on one this for this one. I put deep water as the name, but I may keep it. I may change it. That was just kind of my first thoughts. And so it'll be we'll be messing around with the shading. I kind of want to add some extra waves just to kind of give him that sense of being underwater. It'll all make sense more in the shading process. We got to trust the process here. It's very complicated. But yeah, honestly, I might wrap it up there just because that is the end of the drawing phase, and I need to get ready for work here shortly. I guess there's a couple waves I forgot over here. Let's not forget those. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions, comments, concerns, anything. Drop in the comments, and I'll talk about it before I head out. I work with animals right now. I'm trying to get back into vet medicine, but we'll see if I do that or not. Anyways, yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you all on the next stream. So stay safe. You'll have to see what I want to do for the water. We'll still be doing the black background back here, but it'll create some cool depth. So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you all maybe tomorrow morning about this time. So yeah, if you want to catch me again, let's see if I'm on tomorrow. If not, then probably sometime later this week. But I appreciate you guys.